Well, here we are, back in Maxs Garaj Mahal. As you can see, my old shirt, you've seen me in 100 times. Maybe not that often, depending on how often you watch the videos. And I've got this new design that is no longer the epic or monumental fail. It is ready to go, as you can see. And the old big boy himself here at Big Dog and Hustler Turf Equipment is... I know this is probably really going to insult you that I've got me doing modeling, but the spectacular little French filly that was going to do this, no, I'm just kidding, didn't have anyone going to do this. So I'm your model today, and this is the old shirt. We've got new shirts with this design, and depending on the color of the shirt, if it looks better in a blue, in other words, I've got a yellow shirt, which I should have brought out here. A yellow shirt that is new for us, and it's going to have a blue on it, I think. And I'll show you the blue. I don't know if you can see this that well or not, but I'm not sure. I'm going to mix some paints and see if I can get this more like this back here, because that's not. So I'm going to mix some paints and see if I can't get closer to that. And when I get where I'm pretty good at this, then I'll probably do some of the gradient fills here where it's lighter on the outside, darker in the center. But anyway, so we've got the shirts ready to go. And we're going to do, actually, let me reach out and say hello to Michael Jesse. We're going to do a black shirt for him Monday and get it shipped out with this logo, Michael Jesse's at YouTube channel. So you want to go by and say hello to Michael. Great guy, does some amazing things with his Hustler Turf Equipment, Hustler SD or Raptor SD54. So go by and say hello to Michael and show him some love. We're going to get that black shirt out to you, Michael. This we're going to have a black, we're going to have yellow for the guys that likes their Hustlers, and we've got a red that we're going to do for the Big Dog guys, Toro guys, and probably the X mark, maybe the gray for the X mark, but a red on there. So various brands. We've got an orange we're going to do for Kubota. We're going to do a safety orange, a safety yellow. So anyway, that's the update. Just to update you on the epic fail. We're past that finally. And I thought you might like to know about that. And I apologize. Here I am looking at the monitor up there. I'm now looking at the lens, and let's see if that looks a little bit better. So anyway, we'll get those things ready to go, and we're very hopeful that you like them, and you'll help us out and purchase a few as you go along. And we really appreciate you coming by Maxs Garaj Mahal. And again, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe. Hit that notification button, and if you would, please hit that thumbs up and share for at least a couple of people. Let's grow this channel, and we'll get some more things out ready to go for you guys. We've got some things on the horizon. We're getting back on the dash panel for the Hustler Raptor SD, which will also fit the regular Hustler Raptor and Big Dog. And what that's going to do, it's going to put for those guys with Kawasaki's that has a choke. I don't know about you, but what I found on my Kawasaki and a couple others in the neighborhood, they're very, very lean. So it makes them real cold-natured, or actually not cold-natured. It does make them somewhat cold-natured, but they have a tendency that when you start them, you only have a split second to get that choke turned off, or you have a flooded engine. So the choke location relative to the switch is a bad location. So we've redesigned that. We've got some made in plastic, this HDPE, high density polyethylene. It's working, but it's flexible, so we haven't made any in the metal yet. And when we do, then we'll paint those, and we'll have the decal on them like the factory, only in the correct location. So those dash panels will also have locations for the little round switches that I use, as well as the rectangular, like the factory hour gauge. So it'll have an hour gauge location. It'll have an amp gauge location. And a couple other things we're going to sneak in there. So stay tuned for that. You may like that. And hopefully we'll have those things made inexpensively enough that you can purchase one, stick it on your mower, and make it a little easier for you to operate. We've got some other things on the horizon. We've got, excuse me, we've got a video coming out for the tracking, veering. You know, a lot of guys have a problem with their lawnmowers wanting to veer to the right or the left. So we're going to show you how to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to do step by step. We may leave out the step where you jack up the mower, where you remove the wheel. May leave those out. However, some of you guys may know, and you may not know, that you have to jack up the mower. You have to remove the wheel to get in there to adjust these things. So we will go ahead and do a step for you. We've got several different things coming up on the horizon. We still have in the back of our mind, we haven't really decided what we're going to do. We're going to hear from the ladies yet, see what it is they want to hear and see. But we've had 2 or 3 women ask us about doing some how-to videos for ladies around the house. How to replace a light switch, how to replace a power socket, things like that. So we're going to do that and try to make sure that you see how to do that safely. And if you don't have some tools required to check to see if you have the power off, we're going to find a couple of different ways to make sure you know that you're not going to get electrocuted, because that could be a bad thing. So once again, we want to let you know that we appreciate you coming by, and we want to wish you all a very happy 2019, and we hope it's a very, very successful year for you. We hope you all have everything you need. Everyone's taking care of you. Family's happy. So once again, Happy New Year, and thank you again for dropping by Max's Garage Mahal. Y'all come back soon now, yeah?